इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर बेल आइकन जरूर प्रेस करें।
Welcome friends. In this video, I will be covering a quick overview of this course. In this course, we will learn ethical hacking. Ethical hacking is a type of hacking which we will study in upcoming lessons. We will be learning about different type of hackers, different type of attacks, and prevention from those attacks in this series. Let me cover some disclaimers. We are providing this information for educational purpose only. After completing this course, you may not use the knowledge you acquire from here to cause harm to any individual or governed body. If you do so, we are not liable for any actions that are taken against you. Warning: you may not try this with any public network or internet, because if you are found guilty for causing any harm to any individual, government, corporate body, non-profits, etc., you will be sued with very serious charges of cybercrime. We recommend you to practice these lessons in this course on your own system, with your own data, in your own private or local network. So this was the quick overview, and from the very next tutorial we will be starting with ethical hacking. Thank you.
Welcome friends. In this tutorial, we will be learning about DNS hacking. But before we get started, let me show you one magic. Open up your web browser. Now let's open google.com. I hope all of you are familiar with google.com. It is the most popular search engine across World Wide Web. Now, if you have ever visited the Google homepage, they have one Google logo, one search box, and a button. So whenever you go to google.com, that page show up. Now let me tell you how it is done. When you write google.com and hit go, your browser go to a DNS service and it resolves the IP address for google.com, and then it is connected to that particular server, and that server serves you the Google homepage. So let's go to google.com. It says you have been hacked. Amazed? Obviously. As you can see, we are at google.com and it says you have been hacked. So how it is done? I have set my local DNS in such a way that if I go to google.com, it resolves the IP address as my own local server IP, which is 127.0.0.1. Interesting, isn't it? So in the very next tutorial, we will be covering how to do that and what can be the threats if someone is able to hack your DNS. Thank you. Welcome friends. We are continuing from the previous tutorial where I have demonstrated a local DNS hack, and now let me show you how it's done. I am running on Windows XP, and if you are on a Windows machine, it will be very easy. If you are on a Linux or Mac machine, you can do it either. Just search about DNS hacking and you will get it in minutes. So go to Start menu, open My Computer, open C drive, Windows, System32, go to Drivers, and now go to etc. You can see there are 5 files here, and the file for which we are looking is hosts. So right click on that file and open it with any text editor. You can do it with Notepad. Here I have installed Notepad++, so I will open it with Notepad++. Now this file is your local DNS, and what it does is it provides the IP address for the domains. Now you can see how our Google magic worked. We have inserted one entry where the domain name is google.com with www or without www, and its IP was 127.0.0.1, which is our local IP. So whenever our computer tries to go to the google.com, it resolves the physical address as this address, and so the site is being served Now let me tell you what are the threats of this hack. Suppose some hacker have hacked your DNS and he puts the domain name as any bank
कर
or
दीजिएगा
PayPal
और
or
चैनल
any
को
sensitive
सब्सक्राइब कर
website.
लीजिएगा।
Let's say www.bankofbaroda.com, and in the place of IP address, the hacker puts his own IP so that whenever your computer want to connect to that bank website, it resolves the IP address of that hacker server, and then hacker can access all your credentials and sensitive information, and he can use it for his own purpose. So in that way, if someone can hack your computer and hack your DNS, he can actually access all your sensitive and confidential information. This was the local DNS. Now above this local DNS, there is a network sized DNS which may be in your router or any other networking device that is in the upper stack of your computer network. So if the hacker can access that particular DNS, he can hack into that and do the same which he could have been done with the local DNS. And there are some companies and communities who are providing DNS solutions and services which is on a very large and global scale, and they provide it securely. So in the next tutorial, I will show you how to prevent from DNS hacking. Thank you.